Savannah Chrisley took to her Instagram recently to admit she's enamored by her gorgeous little sister Chloe. Her Instagram stories update featured her sister Chloe doing a bit of a dance. Savannah questioned why her little sister Chloe was so gorgeous as she shared the video clip on her Instagram. Those who also follow the family on Instagram know this video was taken during a photo session for Instagram posts. Todd Chrisley actually took to his Instagram profile 2 days ago to share a photo of his daughter/granddaughter Chloe and his wife Julie. In the photo, Chloe is wearing the same outfit she's wearing in Savannah's video clip. According to Todd's Instagram post, he is also pretty enamored by both Chloe and his gorgeous wife. He gushed about how much he loved Julie and Chloe in the caption. The chatter in the comments of Todd's Instagram post reveal fans are pretty torn on who Chloe takes after. Some admit she looks like Savannah's little twin. Others, however, believe she looks a lot like Todd. Naturally, there are also many who admit she looks a lot like her birth father Kyle. Those who know what her birth mother looked like claim to see that resemblance too. Unfortunately, Todd and Savannah sharing photos of Chloe and referring to her as little sister and daughter are often met with mixed feedback. A lot of Chrisley Knows best fans take issue with Savannah referring to Chloe as her little sister. They also can't stand Todd referring to her as his daughter. Fans argue this is confusing to Chloe, who should know that Kyle is her real father. Fans, however, know Kyle was not fit to be Chloe's father. So Todd and Julie stepped into the role. They were happy to do so. Kyle is married, in a better place, and wants to have children with his wife, Ashley. Some fans think he should consider taking Chloe back now that his life is together. Others, however, argue Chloe has only after known Todd Chrisley and Julie as her parents. So it would be devastating to remove her from them now. Do you think Chrisley Knows best fans get too bent out of shape when it comes to Chloe? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. And keep coming back for the latest on the reality TV family. Sunlight filters through gauzy white curtains, painting the soft cream walls of a bedroom with gentle golden hues. Savannah stands by an open window, carelessly twisting her fingers, smiling at the delicate dust motes dancing in the sunbeams. Across the room, Chloe moves with youthful grace, brushing her hair in slow, confident strokes. Even with her back turned, there's something magnetic in her presence. Her silhouette framed in light, the quiet poise in every motion. Savannah's gaze lingers. Her chest tightens, not out of obligation, but from pure, unfiltered wonder. She watches Chloe, realizing how breathtaking she looks even in the simplest moments. The way the sunlight highlights the soft curve of her cheek, the playful tilt of her head, the subtle sway of her clothes as she breathes. There's a quiet joy in Savannah's expression, a deep, all-encompassing recognition of beauty that transcends words. Scene 2. The dance of unspoken connection. Later, in the living room, Chloe starts to dance. Not a practice routine, but a free, spontaneous movement. Her arms swirling, little feet tapping, her hair flicking into the air like a halo of silk. Savannah's phone camera is raised, capturing the exact moment Chloe pauses mid-spin, her smile bright and uninhibited. Savannah's inner world hums. She can't stop staring. She's enamored. She posts the clip, captioning it, "How is my little sister so gorgeous?" The internet sees Chloe's beauty, but for Savannah, it's less about how Chloe looks and more about how she is, a living, breathing testament to resilience and love born in unconventional circumstances. Scene 3. Reflections of identity at the kitchen table. Afternoon light streaks across papers and cereal bowls. Savannah sits alone, head resting on her hands. She recalls fragments of conversation with others, reading articles that mislabel Chloe as a niece. She winces inwardly. Those words sting, unjust, and reductive. A flash of empathy passes over her face for Chloe. She understands the weight those words can carry. In a silent exchange, Savannah glances toward Chloe's empty chair across the room. It's as if she's reminding herself and the world who Chloe truly is, her sister. Chloe, whose mother gave her away, but whose place is firmly beside Savannah. Chloe, who looks at her and sees sister, not caretaker or aunt. Words so small, but significant, anchoring them in truth. Scene 4. Strength through overwhelm. Evenings are hard. Savannah crouches in the hallway outside Chloe's half-unpacked room, memories swirling. There's a heap of clothes, posters half-hung, scattered toys. Her chest tightens. She breathes deeply, sinking to the floor, knees to her chest. Tears slip silently as the enormity of her responsibility overwhelms her. She's not a mother, but here she is, parenting a preteen girl she loves dearly. Her hands tremble, and she doesn't stop them. This vulnerability is honest, raw. A soft click. Chloe opens the door. She slips inside and wordlessly scoots over. Their shoulders brush. Savannah puts her arm around her little sister's shoulder, drawing her close. No words, just shared strength. Savannah rises, gathering Chloe's things with renewed determination. In her eyes, a quiet revelation. She can do this. She will. Scene 5. Notes and gratitude. A few days later, Mother's Day morning. Savannah starts the clock, anticipating a difficult day. Grayson emerges from his room and gives her a tight hug. But Savannah's heart is heavy. Then she sees it. A folded note in Chloe's neat handwriting, set atop the kitchen island. Her cross-out paper and bold Edelweiss drawings around the edges. Savannah picks it up, reads, "Happy Mother's Day to Savannah. I know that you weren't expecting me and Grayson to come in your hands, but you are doing a great job with me and Grayson. Keep up your work. Love, Chloe." Savannah's breath hitches. Tears brim in her eyes, then spill over. She sinks onto the stool, clutching the note to her chest. No words come, just the steady stream of emotion, gratitude, and relief that she's not failing. That Chloe sees her, truly sees her, as someone making it matter. She buries her face in her hands, silently crying, unmoving, drenched in meaning. Scene 6. Public perception versus private reality. Next day, Savannah watches public comments about Chloe. People mistakenly calling her niece or drawing attention to her race in a divisive way. Each mislabeling jab makes Savannah's jaw harden. She checks her phone, breathing out in frustration. Chloe walks in, radiant as ever, offering a shy smile. Savannah kneels, gathering her little sister in a firm embrace. Their faces press close. Savannah's eyes fill with protective fire. She cannot let the world diminish Chloe's identity or worth. She takes a breath, then silently shakes her head, resolving to stand firm. Chloe is her sister, and nothing else will define that bond. Scene 7. Watching her grow. Time moves on. On social media, fans remark at how fast Chloe's growing up. How unrecognizable from a toddler she now is, still beautiful, taller, poised. Savannah scrolls through those comments, her expression softening with pride. She remembers how people once couldn't place who had her as a baby. Now they say, "Wow, she's growing up fast." Savannah leans back, watching her sister's new photo. The gentle tilt of her chin, her eyes mature yet playful. She smiles, heart brimming. The world sees miracles. Savannah knows the miracle of everyday resilience, the miracle of unwavering love. Scene 8. A silent promise. Night descends. The house is quiet. Savannah pads down the hall to Chloe's room. She tucks her sister in, smooths a loose strand of hair from her forehead. Chloe looks up with sleepy eyes. Savannah brushes the hair behind her ear, pressing her forehead to Chloe's. A silent promise. No words. Just a vow. "I am here. I love you. Always." The morning was gentle. Pale sun filtered through gauzy curtains, scattering golden light across the wood-paneled floor. In that stillness, Savannah moved like someone trying not to wake the world. The house breathed quietly around her. The hum of the refrigerator. The soft creak of stairs settling. A door clicked open behind her, and from the corner of her eye, Savannah saw Chloe shuffle into the kitchen, curls bouncing with each step. She was still in her pajama set, purple stars and pale moons stretching over growing limbs. She looked taller. Again. Savannah leaned against the counter, holding her coffee mug, watching Chloe open the fridge with a sleepy sort of grace. There was something magnetic in how natural she was in this house now. A place she hadn't been born into, but had grown into, molded around, bloomed inside of. Savannah felt her chest tighten in that familiar way. It was happening more often now, these quiet moments where she couldn't stop staring at Chloe. She wasn't a baby anymore, not the tiny girl with the mismatched socks and juice-stained lips. Not the toddler people used to ask about like she was some family footnote. No, Chloe was her sister. And she was gorgeous. Not in a way Savannah could post about or capture in an Instagram story, though she tried. It wasn't just the eyes, or the cheekbones or the curls. It was something deeper. A light. A defiance. A kind of grace Savannah couldn't explain.